Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sapna Dadwal. I'm working as a professor in the Department of Management at St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. Today I'm going to start with Lecture 1 of Organizational Behavior. This is the subject which is taught in Computer Science Engineering, ETCE, Electronic Telecommunication Engineering, Civil Engineering in the 4th semester. I'm starting with Unit 1, Lecture 1. The topics I am going to cover in this particular video lecture are Introduction of Management, Meaning and Definition, Nature or Characteristics of Management, Importance of Management, and different managerial levels and skills required to perform managerial duties. Now I'm starting with the introduction of management. I want to start with what management is, how management, so what role the word management plays in the lives of the people, in the lives of the traders, or what role it has in our life. Our business develops in the course of time with complexities. With increasing complexities, managing the business has become a difficult task. So the need of existence of management has increased tremendously. Management is essential not only for business concerns but also for banks, schools, colleges, hospitals, hotels, religious bodies, charitable trusts, etc. Every business unit has some objective of its own. These objectives can be achieved with the coordinated effort of several people or several personnels. Management is a vital aspect of the economic activity or economic life of people. It is an organized group activity. It is concerned as the indispensable institution in the modern social organization marked by scientific thought and technological innovations. One or the other form of management is essential wherever human efforts are required or undertaken collectively to satisfy wants through some productive activity, occupation, or professions. It is management that regulates man's productive activities through coordinated use of material resources. Without the leadership provided by the management, the resources of production remain resources and never become production. Management is the integrating force in all organized activity. It is the most vital forces in the successful performance of all kinds of organized activities. Now I'm starting with meaning. So what is the meaning of, or what are the definitions of, what is the definition of word management? In the words of Henry Ford, to manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to compound, or to coordinate and to control. So in the words of Harold Kuntz, he says that management is the art of getting things done through and within the formally organized group. So management can be defined as the process of administering and controlling the affairs of the organization, irrespective of its nature, type, structure, and size. So management means management is getting it done through people, and it is a process of administering, controlling affairs of the organization. Next topic is characteristics or nature of management. The first one is management is universal. Yes, all the organization, whether it is profit making or non-profit making, they require management for managing their activities. Hence, it is universal in nature. Management is everywhere. From top to bottom, management is everywhere. Management is needed at all levels. Now, the second is goal oriented. Every organization is set up with predetermined objectives, and management helps in reaching these goals timely and smoothly. The third one is continuous process. It is an ongoing process which tends to persist as long as organization exists. It requires in every sphere of the organization, whether it is production, human resource, finance, or marketing. So management is required everywhere, every part of the organization. Now, third is multidimensional. Yes, management is not confined to administration of people only, but it also manages work, processes, and operation, which make it multidisciplinary activity. Then group activity. Management is a group activity actually. An organization consists of various members who have different needs, expectations, and belief. Every person joins the organization with different motives, but after becoming a part of organization, they work for achieving the same goals. Now, the next point is management is a dynamic function. Dynamic means it changes, it is ever changing. An organization exists in the business environment that has various factors like social, political, legal, technological, and economic. A slight change in any of these factors will affect the organization's growth and performance. So, to overcome these changes, management formulates strategies and implement them. Now, management is intangible force. Management is that force which cannot be seen or touched, but one can feel its existence in the way the organization functions. So without management, there will be a chaos everywhere. So we can see management, and we can see with the functioning of the organization, where we can see management, but we cannot touch it. Then management is an art as well as science. Yes, management is treated as science, art, and profession because it has some characteristics of art, science, and profession. Art is a personal skill, it is created by nature, it does not possess by all. Art is bringing about desired results with the help of skills. Management is one of the most creative arts, it requires a lot of knowledge. So every manager, he needs some creativity to require or to create to implement management principles. Science is a systematic body of knowledge based on science means a systematic body of knowledge based on certain principles which are universally approved. So management is science also. Management is a social science because it deals with human beings, but its principles are universal, accepted, and data gathered systematically and then analyzed properly. Its principles like there shouldn't be two bosses. It is universally accepted. If people will report two bosses, they will get confused. Now, the next topic is importance of management. Management helps in achieving group goals. It arranges the factors of production, assembles and organizes the resources. Integrate the resources in an effective manner to achieve goal. It directs group efforts towards achievement of predetermined goals. By defining objective of organization clearly, there would be no wastage of time, money and effort. So management convert disorganized resources of men, machine, money, etc. into useful enterprise. These resources are coordinated, directed, and controlled in such a manner that enterprise work towards attainment of goals. Second one is optimum utilization of resources. Management utilizes all the physical and human resources productively. This leads to efficacy in management. Management provides maximum utilization of scarce resources by selecting its best possible alternate use in industry from out of various uses. It makes use of experts, professional, and these services lead to use of their skills, knowledge, and proper utilization and avoid wastage. If employees and machines are producing its maximum, there is no underemployment of any resources. Then management reduces cost. It gets maximum result through minimum input by proper planning and by using minimum input and getting maximum output. So management uses physical, human, and financial resources in such a manner which results in best combination. This helps in reducing the cost. Now, management establishes the sound organization. Yes, management establish effective authority and responsibility relationship, that is, who is accountable to whom, who can give instruction to whom, who are superiors, and who are subordinates. Management fills up various positions with right person having right skills, training, and qualification. All jobs should be clear to everyone. So management, by doing this, establishes the sound organization. There is no difference. There is the difference. There is everywhere clarity of their roles. Now, essential for prosperity of society. Efficient management leads to better economical production, which helps in turn to increase the welfare of people. So, good management makes a difficult task easier by avoiding wastage of scarce resources. It improves standard of living. It increases the profit, which is beneficial to business and society. Will get maximum output at minimum cost by creating employment opportunities, which generate income enhance. So organization comes with new product and research beneficial for the society. It's very clear from this that management enhances the prosperity in society by creating new jobs and by enhancing the income of the people. Then establishes equilibrium. Yes, management establishes equilibrium. It enables the organization to survive in a changing environment. It keeps in touch with the changing environment. With the change in external environment, the initial coordination of organization must be changed. So it adapts the organization to changing demand of market, changing needs of societies. It is responsible for growth and survival of the organization. So management is very important. Without management, the organization would not be able to survive for a longer period of time. Now, the levels of management. There are 3 levels in the management: top level, middle level, lower level. The top level management, this is the highest level in the organizational hierarchy, which includes board of directors and chief executives. They are responsible for defining the objectives, formulating plans, strategies, and policies. Then comes middle level management. It is the second and most important level in the corporate ladder, as it creates a link between the top and lower level management. It includes departmental and division heads and managers who are responsible for implementing and controlling plans and strategies which are formulated by the top executives. Now, managerial levels and skills. Then lower level management. Third one, lower level management, otherwise called as functional or operational level management. So lower level management is also called as functional or operational level management. It includes first line managers, foremen, and supervisors. As lower level management directly interacts with the workers, it plays a crucial role in the organization because it helps in reducing wastage and idle time of the workers, and it improves the quality and quantity of output. So lower level management is generally, they are the real executioner of the strategies which are formed by the top management, whereas middle level management, they have very important role. They are the important link between the top management and the lower management. Now the managerial skills. What kind of the next topic is the managerial skills which are required by the managers to perform their duties. So these skills should be there in the managers to perform their duties in an effective way. The first skill is conceptual skills. So conceptual skills are the abilities to think about the creative term, understand and visualize the future, to organize and translate observation into ideas and concepts. So conceptual skills are essential to identify and diagnose the problem. This will helpful in determining the goals. So every manager should have conceptual skills to diagnose the problem, to identify and diagnose the problem. Now the second one is analytical skills, decision making. Analytical skills means ability to work out a complex problem or a situation into a component. Analytical skills are required for solving problems and decision making. This is also helpful for evaluation of performance and arriving at a judgment. Then comes human relation skills. Human relation skills represent the ability to understand the behavior of people, their problems, their needs, working conditions, and motivation to people. These skills are essential in directing the people for better coordination. Then next is administrative skills. Administrative skills. It involves the implementation of plan and use of available resources to get the desired output, that is profit, and to regularize performance in orderly manner. It is also helpful in coordination of activities. So administrative skills are very important. Human relation skills actually helps the managers to understand the needs of the conditions of the people. Without human relation skills, the managers would not be able to motivate people or motivate their people who are working under them. They will not be able to understand their needs. Unless they will not be able to understand needs, they will not be able to motivate. It is same with the administrative skills also. It is a manager should have administrative skills to regularize the performance in an orderly manner. So it is because administrative skills helps in coordination or in coordinating all the activities. Now the fifth one is technical skills. These skills are essential for first line managers. They require knowledge of job, ability to apply the methods and techniques of jobs. They are responsible for providing technical guidance and instruction to subordinates. So first line managers or first line heads like supervisors, they should have technical skills, because they have to deal with the workers. Unless or until they are technically sound, they know how to work, they will not be able to guide people working under them. Then comes computer skills. A computer knowledge is essential for today's manager, that is knowledge of hardware, software. Hardware is a technical term and software is ability to adopt the system in an organization to attempt goals. In modern days, computers widely used in organization. Hence, today's manager should possess the knowledge of computer. This is helpful in decision making. It also helps in increasing the productivity of the organization. Then comes the communication skill. Communication is a systematic process of telling, listening and understanding. This skill requires the ability of listening and speaking in an effective manner. The manager is responsible for getting the things done by others. He should be expert in oral and written communication. Communication skill is essential for getting success. It depends upon the manager who achieves the result with efforts of the other. So coordination can be attained with the help of proper communication. Success depends upon proper communication only. So it is very important, communication. Every manager should have this skill. Without communication skill, it will be very difficult for a manager to perform, because without communication skills, the people will not listen to him, and the people will not listen to him, then everything will be very confusing. So, and without communication skills, the manager would not be able to motivate or direct people properly. So it is completed now. Now these are the questions from this slide. If any query is there, you can always contact me. any if you have any confusion related to any topic, you can always contact me. The above, like the below the slide of the question is related to this the topics which I have covered in this lecture only. Thank you.